It's 2025, and one design trend going viral is this inverted curved border, which can show up in different shapes like this, or this, and other shapes too. So this looks really cool, and I'll show you how to create these custom designs in Elementor using a process called image masking. Now, don't worry if you haven't done this before, because it's actually very simple. We will just upload an SVG file to a free tool, generate the CSS code, and apply it to any image like this. And yes, all the codes are in the pinned comment below. At the end of the video, I'll also show you some advanced custom designs like this Naruto one, which is created fully with CSS code. So you can also create your own custom designs. But first, let's start with the basics and then move on to that at the end. Oh, and to make this easier, all the assets and code are pinned in the comment below, so you can just download the stuff and then follow me step by step. So let's begin. Alright, we're gonna start with Figma and create a new project. Then select this and draw a square. Hold down Shift as you drag to ensure it's perfectly proportional. Now switch to the circle tool, and just like with the square, hold Shift and draw a perfect circle. Place the circle right in the center of the square. It's important to get the alignment spot on. Next, drag the circle outward so its edges touch the square. This step will create that beautiful curved indentation we are aiming for. Now, here's the fun part. Select both the circle and the square, then click Subtract Selection. This removes the circle, leaving a curved cutout in your square. Cool, right? To complete the shape, we need to repeat this process for all four sides. Just duplicate the circle, position it over each edge, and subtract it again. When you're done, you'll have a square with curved indents on all sides. Once you've got all four sides, select the entire shape, click Union Selection, and merge everything into one piece. Now, you've got a single seamless design. You can apply a color to it if you like from here. If you want to get creative, you can duplicate this shape and tweak it further. For example, you could subtract a rectangle from the bottom to create a flatter base. Once you're happy with your design, it's time to bring it to life on your website. Now that our shape is ready, let's export it as an SVG. So select the shape, click Union Selection, go to Plugins in Figma and choose SVG Export. This plugin will generate the SVG code for your shape. Once you've got the code, copy it and head over to a tool called URL Encoder for SVG. Don't worry, I've linked it in the description. Go there, paste the code, and it will generate the CSS for your design. We are ready to move on to Elementor. But before that, whenever I'm doing some design work for clients, I make sure to install this free plugin Airlift because, okay, let me actually show you this. So that's my site speed before and that's after. It does a lot of optimizations automatically and keeps stuff fast. So you should definitely try this and I'll leave the link in the description below. In Elementor, create a new container and this is where the magic happens. Alright, go here, set the background image for the container and adjust the display size to cover so it looks great on any screen. Next, go to Advanced Settings, find the Custom CSS section. Alright, now just go to the description, copy the CSS code that we made and then paste it here. This will allow us to use the CSS code for the SVG design we just made. Now check the aspect ratio in Figma and adjust the width and height values in the template CSS code we just added. Now let's go back to the SVG code, copy it, come here and paste it between these inverted commas. Now do the same for the second one as well, like this. This ensures your shape displays correctly across browsers. And just like that, your inverted curved borders is now part of your Elementor container. If you want to go even further and not use the masking method, you can create these designs using just CSS without any SVG files. That's how I made this Naruto design. If you enjoy writing CSS codes, this can be your thing. First, select the main container and add the image widget from the widget section. Pick your image from the media library, set the resolution to full, and hop over to the Style tab. Let's set the width to 100%. Next, change the height to 550 pixels and head to the Advanced tab. Here's where we add the effect. I'll assign this image a CSS class name called star, which is star, so the code knows what to style. Now, let's scroll down to the custom CSS section and paste the code to create the star design. Now, what if you want to experiment with different shapes? Well, just tweak these values in the clip path polygon line here. For now, I'm sticking with these settings to get the star shape. And there you have it. Your image is now transformed with the design you want. Comment below if you have any questions and I'll help you out. Click this video if you want to triple your site speed in just 1 minute. You're really gonna thank me for this. So click here and I'll see you there.